morning, you guys. I'm running a little bit behind schedule, so I apologize. We're about 3-4 minutes late. So let's get right into it. Today is a lower body. We have deadlifts. We have all the squats, sumo squats, goblet squats. We're going to do some side-to-side lunges. Sorry, the lighting's kind of weird. And we're going to do a back lunge with a knee raise. So with your weights, a lot of these you can use either like 2 weights, like when we do a deadlift, you can use 2 or you can use 1 heavier weight, whatever works best. Hey Rachel, hey Lauren. So make sure that you have a variety of weights. You should have shoes on. I do not, because I ran out of time and I literally ran out here, tried to get it all set up really quickly. So, you know, just normal life. So, hey, Gracie. All right, you guys, so we are gonna start. We're doing our 5 exercises, 5 rounds, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds of rest. In between each round, there's either an optional cardio piece or that can be your rest, okay? We're doing legs, which means your heart rate is gonna get up more so than an upper body day. So you may need to take that time to rest, which is fine. And finding those perfect weights so that 45 seconds, you're really pushing yourself. At the end of those, you know, when it's time for a break, you should want to take a break. If you don't, your weights are too light, and then you'd want to adjust that. Hopefully you have some. If not, you'll need to maybe run to the Goodwill or a garage sale this weekend and see if you can get the right weights for you, okay? So we are starting with deadlifts. I'm going to try 2 dumbbells at first, if not 1 dumbbell. The biggest thing with that is a slight bend in your knees, going out and then back up. I also want to address one thing, which is these shorts. They are completely cut on the side. I caught them on the kitchen drawer, so, and that's all I have right now because all the laundry needs to be done today. So, yeah, so that's what's happening over here, and I think the light is doing something weird on my legs, but that is what's going to be happening right now. All right, let's see if I close this, if that helps. That may help us. Okay. Maybe. Okay, my legs look normal again. Okay, there we go. So let's get started. Grab your weights. I'm going to start with 15s. If they're close. 12s look like they're closer. So here, I'm going to show you from this side first. So slide it down and then back up. You got to be really careful with deadlifts. Slight bend in your knees, flat back. Your hamstrings are doing the work. Okay, so down, up, and squeeze. When we're doing legs, this should be the heaviest weights that we lift all week. So don't be afraid to grab some heavier dumbbells. 15 seconds. Then we're going to move to a sumo squat. You're going to drop one of these weights or pick up one heavier weight. 5 seconds. And 1. Okay, so sumo squat. There we go. Start right here. Okay, so we're going down. We're going to point our toes out wide. And the goal of the weight is to hit the floor. So down and up. I think the little monster is trying to get out. Sumo and up. Hey, bud. Are you going to work out with us? You got some strawberries? Yeah. Okay. Sure. Can you open it? Nope. Keep your back nice and straight. Shoulders back, abs tight. There you go. You can get it. Keep going. There you go. You're welcome. 12 seconds. Again, this first round is kind of our warm-up round, so if you want to start a little bit lighter, kind of see how you're feeling, and then adjust, that's usually what I'll do. Okay, next one's a goblet squat, so that same weight, pull it up here. You're now going to point your toes straight at the wall in front of you, and your elbows are going to your knees, or that is the goal. So I'll show you from this side, nope, this side. So down, and then up. So just slightly different. I like to have my feet kind of closer on these because it just works your glutes in a different way than other squats don't.
Can we have the remote, Mommy?
Yeah.
Thank you, where is it?
Up here.
Okay, can I take 2 again?
Yeah, you can take them both. So nice and slow. If it hurts, though, I'm still having a little bit of issues with my lower back. Some of that jumping yesterday kind of bothered it a little bit. So you can always go no weight, or sometimes putting that weight on your back, to me helps transfer some of that weight so it's not hurting my lower back. But just be cautious, take breaks as you need, or make adjustments as you need. Okay, side to side lunges. So you're gonna hold one weight here, you're gonna do a big wide stance, and we're gonna go side to side. Okay? How are those strawberries? Good. Side to side. So really getting those inner thighs, but again, your back is straight. You're not leaning forward on these. You're going to the side, pushing your weight back into your heels. So side to side. Again, same thing with that weight. If it feels better to you on your back, up here, or if you're at the gym, you can use one of those barbells. Those would be great. And again, body weight is perfectly fine if you're just getting started or if you're injured in any way. Just add the weight as needed. Hey, Erin, I think that's you. It's hard for me to see this far away from the phone. Okay, back lunge, knee raise. So you can either grab both weights or you can hold one. We're going to step back with our right leg and then come up. Okay? Where are you going? Up, straight back. Straight back. Core is nice and tight. Woo! Ten seconds, you guys. This will be, whoa, to the end of our first round. If I don't fall over. Ooh, that front leg is burning. All right, minute in between. This is when you're jogging in place, walking, kind of marching in place, or you're taking your rest. I'm going to get some different weights to make these a little bit more challenging for the next round. So do the same. If you need to switch out some weights, this is your time to do that. Okay, moving in place. All right, looking good, you guys. Round one is down. Got my strawberries over here, half eaten. Keep moving. All right, let's reset it. We're going to start in 10 seconds. Keep moving with me. Keep moving. Starting with those deadlifts. Okay, grab your weight or weights. Carefully slide it down. Up and squeeze. Oh, there's those shorts. Down. Up and squeeze. So this is working those hamstrings in the back. But you want to protect that lower back. That's key on deadlifts. If you feel any pain, stop. Back nice and flat. Here. Flat back. Up and squeeze. So right when you kind of feel that really good stretch in your hamstrings, about a little bit lower than your knee is usually where I get with the weights. One more. And up. But if you're doing this correctly, that's going to help strengthen your back muscles and not hurt it, so that it will protect it when you're doing all kinds of other activities, okay? Sumos. Point those toes out wide. Shoulders back. Down and up. Squeeze those glutes each time you come up. Down, up and squeeze. Great job, you guys. Really concentrate on the muscles that you're working. So if you don't feel it there, you can make an adjustment. Taking that second at the top to squeeze those glutes makes all the difference. Okay? toes out wide again. This is hitting those inner thighs. 9 seconds. My back is nice and straight. I'm going straight down. Okay, if you can't reach the floor, just go as low as you can, okay? Next move is our goblet, so we're gonna hold it up. Deep breaths. This should get the heart rate up. Even just doing these strength moves without any cardio. Here we go. Feet close together, a little bit closer than shoulder width apart. Up and squeeze. So it's like you're going to sit in a chair, and then you come back up. So weight in your heels, up and squeeze. Again, the goal is elbows to knees. But if you can't get there, don't force it, okay? Just go as low as you can with good form. Looking great, you guys. 8 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Side to side lunges. Again, holding that weight in the center, going side to side. Move those strawberries. Big wide stance, maybe even a little bit wider than you did last time so you can really go deep into that lunge. Okay? Side. Don't lean forward. I kind of caught myself there. Butt goes back. Back. Up. And up. Side to side. Keep it up. 12 seconds. Woo! Back lunge, knee raise. So left leg this go round. Left up, okay? Holding on to that weight. Again, if you feel more comfortable having 2, that is completely fine, or you can drop that weight and just do body weight. You gotta meet yourself where you're at, but make sure that we're not staying in our comfort zone. You gotta push out of that, challenge yourself. Try and go straight back, straight up. It is already getting toasty. I thought it was gonna be 92 today. Holy cow. It's gonna be hot tonight. And back, straight up. Woo! Okay, again, this is your cardio piece. Running in place. You can take a little bit of a trip down the driveway if you want. You can do burpees if you wanted. You want to step it up a little bit, but try and go a little bit harder this time. Okay? Fix the old hairdo. Again, we're just going 30 minutes these workouts, so give it your all. Focus in for 30 minutes. You may have chaos going on around you like I usually do, but focus on this, okay? Don't worry about all the other things that need to be done, the laundry that's coming out of your ears, or at least mine. The groceries you still need to get, and it's Wednesday. All right, here we go. Deadlift time. Grab those weights. Here we go. I'm gonna bring my feet in just a little bit so they're about right underneath my shoulders. So booty back, up, squeeze those glutes. Up, and squeeze. Looking great, you guys. We're on round 3. Stay right here. Nice and slow. Control the movement. Nice. Okay, sumo squats. Drop one gracefully. Whew. That weight's going down. My back is bothering me, so I'm not going to push it. I'm going to do what I tell you guys to do. Don't push it. If you're having pain, it's not just like, oh, my muscles are hurting, but like, oh, that shouldn't feel like that. Listen to your body. Okay? There's no shame in making adjustments, making modifications. You know, you got to listen to your body and keep yourself safe so you can do this again and not be out for weeks because you pushed it too hard and didn't listen to your body saying, hey, I'm in pain. Down and up. These aren't real fast. Slow and controlled. Squeezing those glutes up. Looking great, you guys. You can point those toes out wide. Shoulders are back like a ballerina. Goblets. Weights coming up. Feet are coming in. Again, a little bit closer than shoulder width apart, so not quite here. Just bringing in just a little bit more. And imagine you're trying to sit in a little bitty chair, almost like a kid's chair. And then you gotta come back up. Down and up. And up. Great job. Woo! Keep working. Woo! 5 seconds. Okay, we've got our side-to-side lunges. Big step. Wide stance. Each time you're trying to get just a little bit wider. Okay, you keep that weight back. You can have that forward. Side to side. Well, hi, sis. You want to join us? She wants strawberries. Side to side lunges. So lean that butt back. Okay, you're not going forward. You're sticking your booty back. Keep your back nice and straight. Core is real tight, protecting your lower back. And you're getting as deep as you can, being able to come back up. Deep side to side. Back lunges, we're on our right side. Right leg back, right knee up, okay? Here we go. This is the end of round 3 after this move. Here we go. Big step back and up. Squeeze those abs as you bring that leg up. I feel my belly sweating. Sissy, it's going to be a hot day today. A really hot day. Big step. Great job, you guys. 15 seconds. Going the whole time on that leg.
Mom, those in the golf.
Did you eat them all? There it is, cardio break. Jogging in place, trying to go a little bit faster. You want to jog with mommy?
No.
No. I'll get more strawberries today, okay?
No more strawberries.
No more strawberries. We ate them all.
Yeah, we ate them all.
Here she goes. Jogging in place. 2 more rounds, okay, gang? So kind of evaluate where you're at. How do you feel right now? Do you feel like you're giving it your all? Or do you feel like you can step it up a little bit? Okay? If you're pushing yourself, you stay right there, okay? If you got more gas in your tank, you feel like you can really push it. Your legs are strong, you guys. Think of all the things we do on our legs. Okay, they're carrying us all day long. Okay, they're strong, so push those weights. okay, if they will allow it. All right, we're gonna start it in 10. Reset, round 4. Make sure you also drink some water. Tons of water today. All right, here we go, deadlift time. I'm gonna go one leg. Again, just trying to watch my back. Really focus on form on all moves, but especially a deadlift. Back nice and flat. Squeeze the glutes. You gotta be really careful on these. Squeeze those buttons. If you do these right, they're really effective, and they should actually feel pretty good. 3, 2, 1. All right, sumos. Point those toes out wide. Okay, wide stance. Grab that weight, tall back. Up, squeeze the glutes, tap the floor. So we're halfway through the week, you guys. I don't know if you saw my post today, but I had a come to Jesus moment this morning when I woke up. I thought, I heard very good on the scale, and I have been avoiding it, and haven't really been on the scale much at all. There it is. But I finally weighed today. Come on, guys, come on out. Come on out. Come on out. We'll continue this conversation later. What's wrong, bud? Goblet squats are next. Hold it up. Bubby, can you do your squats with me?
No.
Okay. Bubby, what's wrong? Here we go. Maddie, what does he need? Goblet squats. I'm going to put the weight on my back. Squeeze the buns. Charlie, honey, what do you need? What? Okay. Anyway, sorry about that. I got on the scale and it was up, as I thought it would be, 3 pounds, because I've been eating all the things. I feel like when you get like that, you're like, oh, I'm just going to eat the things. And you don't really feel like you're gaining weight, so you just keep eating it. That's kind of how I was. So I decided, and so I kind of been living in a fantasy world, but 3 pounds isn't a big deal. But what I thought was important was that is to stop the process of gaining weight, right? A lot of times we get frustrated because we don't see the scale going down. But if the scale is continuing to go up, the first process is just stopping that, right? So stopping the weight gain, stopping the habits that you know are bad. For me is having extra drinks at night. Just why not, right? As we're sitting on the couch, Barry and I just relaxing for no really good reason besides the fact that it's just become a habit. And then just indulging in food that I know is not good for me. So getting that out of the house. And then just doing what I know, right? So it's just sticking to the plan. It's getting on my fitness pal, using that, back lunges, left leg. Using that in advance is, to me, the most successful way to use it. So that you plan out your day instead of just tracking as you go. Because if you plan it, then you can see in advance, okay, that's too many calories, or okay, that's way too many carbs, or not enough carbs, or you can really see before it happens, so you can make adjustments before you've gone the wrong way. Because if you're going to put the effort in, it might as well be effort that will show you some results. So that's what I did. Just recommitting to sticking to the ball. Keep going. Keep running. Okay. Charlie to come on out, okay? Drop it in place. So anyway, so if you feel like that, I know many of you are on vacation. I don't have as good as an excuse because I was not on vacation. I was just home. But summertime, that happens, right? There's just extras. It really happens in all seasons, but I think the key is to stop it, right? Just stop it before it gets, before you get on the scale and you go, oh my gosh, it's 10 pounds. Oh my gosh, it's 20 pounds. Oh my gosh, whatever. But even if you're there, you go, oh my gosh, I just blew it. It's never too late to just stop, right? Stop it, reel it back in, and recommit, okay? So that's what I'm doing. Oh no! Are you shooting cannons?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, this is our last round. Oh no, he's shooting cannons at me.
Mom.
And I think the biggest thing, well, honey, I'm doing my workout. We're gonna do deadlifts first. This is our last round. I'll run in just a minute, okay, bud? I think the biggest mistake is what happens is we think we need a big gesture, right? We think we need to buy a, for example, like you're like, oh, I need to do a 24-day challenge. Not necessarily. Maybe that would help, but maybe you don't need to spend $200 and you just need to refocus, right? And just need to get back on track. It doesn't have to be a big new diet, oh, I'm gonna go paleo now, or I'm gonna go keto. It doesn't have to be that way. You just have to find what works for your life forever. Whatever we do, it has to be something that is sustainable, right? So finding the foods that you like that bless your body, finding the exercises that empower you, that make you feel strong. Woo! We're almost done, sumos. But that's what it's about. Finding something that you love, that makes you feel good. What am I doing? Here we go. And so that you have the energy to keep up with the rest of your life, right? I do these workouts consistently, most days, most weeks, so that I have more energy throughout my day. When you skip your workouts, you would think you would have more energy, right? Because you didn't just do all that workout. But you don't. You're tired. You're grouchy because you don't feel good about yourself, and you don't want to put on the cute outfit and go out with your husband or your girlfriends because you're just feeling blah. So it is so much mental, right? It's so much mental. But if we just can commit, whatever that looks like, if that looks like I'm going to commit to 3 workouts a week and drinking my water, boom, do that consistently. Do that for a month. Do nothing else besides those 2 things. And then once you feel like, okay, I've got that, then add it. Then maybe add to that. We're going goblet squats, okay? So don't overcomplicate this. If you're overwhelmed in any way, just take a step back and say, okay, I'm gonna start with 1 or 2 things. Okay, what are the things I'm gonna do? I'm gonna come to class 3 times a week. Or I'm gonna, whatever that is, fill in the blank for you, wherever you're at. Everybody's in different places in different seasons. So find what works and then commit to it. Stop breaking those promises. It kind of broke my heart yesterday to see everybody's comments about what you're struggling with. So much of it is just quitting on yourself. Putting everybody else in front of us, our kids, our husbands, which I know is important. But I know that I am not the best mom, wife, daughter, any of that if I don't feel good about myself and if I'm not taking care of myself. And I know you guys have to feel the same. Okay? So commit to yourself. Commit to something that you know you can do, even if it seems silly and simple. Like I'm going to get up and do 10 push-ups. Commit to something that you know you can do. Build that confidence back up. Tell yourself, no, I'm not going to break this promise to myself again. I'm not going to quit on myself again, even though you don't quit on anybody else. You're always there for everyone else, but you're the first one to quit on yourself, right? How many of you guys can relate to that? Okay, I think I'm almost done on my tangent. But I just wanted to share that with you guys and know that that's what I'm here for. If you're struggling, reach out to the Facebook group. We are not about being perfect. We're about being real. We're all going through Real things, hard things, really hard things. Okay, back lunges, right leg first. So just be honest about your season, what you can do in this season, and be okay with that, okay? Make that commitment and be okay with it. Know that you won't be in this season forever, good or bad, and then take the guilt away, okay? Commit to what you want to commit to, switch legs, and then do it and move on, okay? This is our last move, you guys. We're almost done. Stay with me. Woo! 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. We did it, you guys. My belly is so sweaty right now. Oh my gosh. There's my 3 pounds. My belly is sweating. Okay. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Whoa, many of you I will see tonight. Hey, Bernie. I'll see many of you in class tonight. Yoga is also back, and it is free for everyone. So you do not have to be a VIP. You don't even have to be in our group. So if you've got a girlfriend who wants to join you, invite them, okay? It's at the park right at the water tower. You're back. Can you come say hi to everybody? We just finished.
Hi. I'm eating an apple.
Good job. Scoot back a little bit so they can see you. There you go. All right, so we are going to get going. I'm going to go over to the Stronger with Sarah LLC page, and we're going to do our abs. You going to join me, Sissy?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to do abs. Have a great day. I will see you guys tomorrow for a HIIT workout. Bye, guys.